Well, a very good morning, everybody, for Tuesday, the 22nd of December. Okay, so over the UK at the moment, weaving weather front just in the English Channel. You can see at midnight, sort of an assortment of fronts that becomes more sort of a weaving feature. We're in at Lasham quite a lucky gap, is all I'll say, because at the moment we've got flyable conditions, which was not what I was expecting last night. Low pressure off the northern tip of Spain there, and this high pressure is starting to move its way across the Atlantic now. Tomorrow, not very good at all, but by Thursday, Christmas Eve, we're looking very nice indeed for potentially a South Downs Ridge Day. And Christmas Day itself looks very settled and pleasant indeed for those Christmas walks. But for today, sort of west to southwesterly weaving weather fronts with sort of timings to be confirmed. Those winds in the centre of the country are quite light, as you can see, sort of any direction you want. We're closer to those fronts, so we'll probably see sort of a west-southwesterly flow, probably at flying heights, I'd say 250 at about 20 knots. And you can sort of see how that wind's all over the place on here. It does show rain from sort of lunchtime onwards, but with the probabilities being like that, I mean, technically that means it's less likely to rain than more likely. So I do expect the conditions to come in at some points, maybe 1, 2 o'clock, but I think we can get a reasonable shot out of this morning if we're quick. But yeah, generally westerly winds, not particularly strong, which is nice. And the satellite picture, looking from above, and the satellite's only just been able to see what's going on, sort of bits of cloud, thicker over towards West Sussex, East Sussex, but over us, a bit of a gap. Difficult to pick out the actual layers here, but we'll look at the METARs better into the sort of the north. Top temperature today, you can see that dividing line between the two fronts, probably about 10 to 11 degrees. And not too much different on the dew points, 9s and 10s. Currently at Lasham, that's the picture outside, which is what's causing all the excitement. So we have to take each day like it's the last at the moment with the weather and restrictions that we might be under. But you can just sort of see on here just isolated spots of drizzle moving their way through the West Country towards us. I think these will be patchy, may become a little bit more built up later in the afternoon. Currently, Farnborough reporting overcast 3,100 feet with a light west-southwesterly breeze. Just comparing that to Bournemouth, who've got broken at 2,100 feet. So, and are forecasting it lower. So, you can sort of see the closer you are to this front. If this front makes inroads, the less easy it is to fly. But we'll try and make what we can of this gap at the moment. NOTAMs, as I say, and has been saying, keep an eye on the Boscombe areas. They have been lowered. Salisbury ops are now closed. Alongside, there's lots and lots of other danger areas which switch off at this time of the year. Fairford is active today. The US Air Force don't go on holiday quite as quickly as the RAF, as of course Thanksgiving is their big weekend. The usual danger areas off the coast of Dover, which I can imagine they're having to watch quite closely at the moment. And yeah, other than that, I don't think there's going to be too much that affects us. Usual Solent and Farnborough areas are active as normal at the moment. But we'll keep an eye on that. They might be deactivated at short notice if there's no traffic. Okay, operationally, we're 2-7. It will be all operations on the tarmac where possible. Ideally, left-hand circuits onto 2-7 hard. Launch point will be at the intersection. And with a jet movement, EasyJet to East Midlands at about 11:15. Nothing else planned other than that. So for those of you that can come and fly, come on down. We'll try and do as much as we can. We will be flying Christmas Eve. But with that strength of the wind, we might not be able to winch. We might be providing aerotows for those of you wanting to go down to the South Downs. So I'll see you either on the airfield today or maybe Thursday. See you then.